Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the vast expanse of human experience, guided by the lantern of curiosity and the compass of wonder. Today, we set our sights on one of the most pivotal expeditions in American history, the Lewis and Clark expedition. This epic endeavor, which spanned over 2 years, from 1804 to 1806, was a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and the insatiable desire to explore the unknown. As we delve into the origins of this extraordinary adventure, let us transport ourselves to the early 19th century, when the young American nation was still unfolding its map, like a canvas awaiting the brushstrokes of discovery. It was an era marked by the whispers of possibility, as the newly independent United States sought to assert its presence on the global stage. The year 1803 was particularly significant, for it was then that the Louisiana Purchase was finalized, effectively doubling the size of the United States and presenting a vast expanse of uncharted territory. On April 30th, 1803, the United States and France signed the treaty that would transfer ownership of this vast territory, encompassing over 828,000 square miles of land west of the Mississippi River. This monumental transaction set the stage for the Lewis and Clark expedition, as President Thomas Jefferson began to contemplate the possibilities of exploring and mapping this newly acquired territory. To understand the genesis of the expedition, we must look to the key figures involved in its development. President Jefferson, a man of insatiable curiosity and passion for discovery, was instrumental in conceiving the idea of an expedition to explore the Western territories. He envisioned a journey that would not only chart the course of the Missouri River, but also gather valuable scientific data on the region's geology, botany, and indigenous cultures. In the bustling city of Philadelphia, Jefferson's vision began to take shape. It was here that Meriwether Lewis, a young and ambitious officer, was tasked with preparing for the journey. Lewis spent countless hours consulting with scientists such as Benjamin Rush and Andrew Ellicott, who provided valuable insights into the geography and natural history of the Western territories. The American Philosophical Society, founded by Benjamin Franklin, also played a significant role in the expedition's planning, offering a forum for discussion and debate about the venture's goals and objectives. As we explore the earliest history of the Lewis and Clark expedition, it becomes clear that the venture was not merely a product of Jefferson's ambition, but rather the culmination of decades of exploration and discovery. The French, in particular, had played a significant role in mapping the Western territories, with explorers such as Etienne de Vignard, Sieur de Bourgmont, and Pierre Laclede establishing trade relationships with Native American tribes and charting the course of the Missouri River. The influence of these earlier explorers can be seen in the meticulous planning that went into the Lewis and Clark expedition. Lewis and Clark spent months gathering supplies, studying maps, and poring over the writings of earlier explorers such as James Mackay and John Evans, who had ventured into the western wilderness. The duo also sought out the expertise of experienced frontiersmen, such as George Drouillard, a skilled hunter and interpreter who would play a crucial role in the expedition's success. As we stand at the threshold of this extraordinary adventure, we find ourselves poised on the brink of a new era in American history. The Lewis and Clark expedition was about to embark on a journey that would take them across treacherous mountain ranges, through scorching deserts, and along the mighty rivers of the American West. And so, dear listeners, we will continue our journey with these intrepid explorers, tracing their footsteps as they ventured into the unknown, driven by an insatiable thirst for discovery and a boundless enthusiasm for the possibilities that lay before them. Welcome back to History with Herodotus. As we continue our journey through the extraordinary adventure of the Lewis and Clark expedition, as we delve into the heart of this adventure, let us transport ourselves to the spring of 1804, when the Corps of Discovery, as they came to be known, set out from Camp River du Bois near present-day Hartford, Illinois. The expedition's initial goal was to explore the Missouri River, which they believed would provide a water route to the Pacific Ocean. With a keelboat and 2 pirogues in tow, the Corps navigated the treacherous waters of the Missouri, mapping its course and gathering valuable scientific data on the region's geology, botany, and indigenous cultures. One of the most significant encounters during this period was with the Teton Sioux tribe, near present-day Pierre, South Dakota. The meeting, which took place in September 1804, was marked by a mix of curiosity and tension as the two groups struggled to communicate through interpreters. Despite the challenges, Lewis and Clark were able to establish a fragile rapport with the Sioux, exchanging gifts and gathering valuable information about the region's geography and native inhabitants. As the Corps continued westward, they encountered numerous other Native American tribes, each with their own distinct culture and traditions. The Mandan tribe, in particular, played a significant role in the expedition's success, providing the Corps with crucial guidance and support during the harsh winter of 1804-1805. It was during this period that Lewis and Clark also met Sakawea, the Shoshone woman who would become an invaluable member of the expedition, serving as an interpreter and guide. The spring of 1805 marked a major turning point in the expedition, as the Corps set out from Fort Mandan, near present-day Washburn, North Dakota. With renewed supplies and a sense of determination, they navigated the treacherous waters of the Missouri, portaging around the Great Falls of the Missouri River and encountering numerous challenges along the way. The landscape itself was a marvel, with towering mountain ranges, sparkling waterfalls, and vast expanses of untouched wilderness. As we follow the footsteps of Lewis and Clark, we find ourselves in awe of their perseverance and ingenuity. From the meticulous mapping of the Missouri River to the careful observation of the region's flora and fauna, every aspect of the expedition was marked by a sense of wonder and discovery. The journals kept by Lewis and Clark provide a fascinating glimpse into the daily life of the Corps, from the mundane tasks of camping and foraging to the thrilling encounters with Native American tribes and the majestic landscapes of the American West. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Lewis and Clark expedition was its scientific significance. The Corps collected numerous plant and animal specimens, which were later studied by scientists, such as Benjamin Barton and Frederick Persh. These discoveries helped to shed new light on the natural history of the region, providing valuable insights into the geology, botany, and zoology of the American West. As we near the end of this segment, we find ourselves at the threshold of one of the most pivotal moments in the expedition's history, the crossing of the Continental Divide. In August 1805, Lewis and Clark stood at the edge of the Lemhi Pass, gazing out upon the vast expanse of the western wilderness. The moment was marked by a sense of awe and trepidation as the Corps contemplated the challenges that lay ahead. And yet, with their characteristic determination and ingenuity, they pressed on, driven by an insatiable thirst for discovery and a boundless enthusiasm for the possibilities that lay before them. Join me, dear listeners, as we transition to our next segment and immerse ourselves in the thrilling narrative of the Lewis and Clark expedition, set against the majestic backdrop of the American wilderness. Welcome back to our journey through the extraordinary adventure of the Lewis and Clark expedition. In our previous segments, we explored the origins of this epic endeavor and followed the Corps of Discovery as they navigated the treacherous waters of the Missouri River, mapping its course and gathering valuable scientific data on the region's geology, botany, and indigenous cultures. As we delve into the final stages of the expedition, we find ourselves in the autumn of 1805, with Lewis and Clark standing at the edge of the continental divide, gazing out upon the vast expanse of the western wilderness. The moment was marked by a sense of awe and trepidation as the Corps contemplated the challenges that lay ahead. With their characteristic determination and ingenuity, they pressed on, driven by an insatiable thirst for discovery and a boundless enthusiasm for the possibilities that lay before them. As they descended into the Columbia River Valley, the Corps encountered numerous Native American tribes, each with their own distinct culture and traditions. The Nez Perce tribe, in particular, played a significant role in the expedition's success, providing the Corps with crucial guidance and support during the harsh winter of 1805-1806. It was during this period that Lewis and Clark also met with the Chinook tribe, who introduced them to the abundant seafood and trade opportunities of the Pacific Northwest. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Lewis and Clark expedition was its impact on the Native American tribes they encountered. While the expedition brought many benefits, including the introduction of new technologies and trade opportunities, it also had a profound impact on the indigenous populations, leading to the displacement and marginalization of many Native American communities. The legacy of the Lewis and Clark expedition serves as a poignant reminder of the complex and often fraught history between European Americans and Native Americans. In November 1805, the Corps finally reached the shores of the Pacific Ocean, marking a major milestone in the history of American exploration. The moment was marked by a sense of triumph and wonder, as Lewis and Clark gazed out upon the vast expanse of the ocean, contemplating the possibilities that lay beyond the horizon. As they explored the coastal regions, they collected numerous plant and animal specimens, which were later studied by scientists such as Benjamin Barton and Frederick Persch. As the expedition drew to a close, Lewis and Clark began their journey back east, following the same route they had taken westward. The return journey was marked by numerous challenges, including treacherous terrain, harsh weather conditions, and encounters with hostile Native American tribes. Despite these challenges, the Corps remained determined, driven by their desire to share their discoveries with the world. The Lewis and Clark expedition finally returned to St. Louis in September 1806, marking the end of an extraordinary journey that had spanned over 2 years and 7,000 miles. The expedition's findings had a profound impact on the development of the United States, shaping the country's westward expansion and informing its relationships with Native American tribes. As we reflect on the legacy of the Lewis and Clark expedition, we are reminded of the power of human curiosity and determination, and the enduring significance of this extraordinary adventure in American history. And so, dear listeners, our journey through the Lewis and Clark expedition comes to a close. We hope you've enjoyed joining us on this epic adventure, and that you've gained a deeper understanding of the complex and fascinating history of American exploration. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to sharing more stories from American history with you in the future. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.